Ladies, gentlemen, thank you again for spending a moment of your day with me on my channel. It truly is an honor and a privilege. All good things come to an end, and so will GTA Online and its DLC support. So let's talk about what we can expect, especially with the brand new Rockstar title, Red Dead Redemption 2 around the corner. Before we start, I'd kindly ask you to leave a like on the video if you have a feeling of enjoyment during any given time. Also, let me know in the comments the exact moment you felt that tingling sensation just below the waist. Let's begin. GTA Online came out a week later than GTA 5, releasing October 1st, 2013. I remember the day well. We all got our first taste of what it was like to be stuck in the clouds for infuriating amounts of time, as the Rockstar servers were actually burning up because of all of us. GTA Online came a long way in regards to DLCs. Let's go over a few of the main bigger ones. We started out with beach bums. We got the content created shortly after. The Capture update, Valentine's update, High Life after that, I'm Not a Hipster, Independence Day, San Andreas Flight School after that, long-awaited Heist, Ill-Gotten Gains after that, Free Mode updates, Lowriders, Executives and Other Criminals, Further Adventures in Violence and Felony, Cunning Stunts, Bikers, Import and Export, Gunrunning, and last but not least, Smuggler's Run. That's quite a list. All in all, Rockstar has done a fantastic job keeping the game alive. Whether you agree with some of these DLCs or not, and believe me, I've been on the fence to say none the least about a few of them, especially the later ones. They have kept the game very interesting. But like I said, all things end. So before we talk about the absolute end, let's talk about what is most likely coming up next. So in light of recent developments with Gunrunning as a land-based DLC, Smuggler's Run being an air DLC, something naval-based is very likely. Red Dead 2 is still a long way away, so it's more than likely we'll get at least one more big update before the new Rockstar title will release. Unfortunately, Smuggler's Run still has a load of content coming up. We aren't even close to being able to buy everything that's available, so expect at least another month of drip feeding. So after Smuggler's Run is out, we'll get at least one more big DLC, which should drop around November/December. Drip feeding will continue for that DLC, and shortly after all is said and done, we'll have Red Dead 2, so what then? It's wrong to think that Rockstar will drop GTA Online altogether. It's still a massive cash cow, and whatever you think, Red Dead 2 will never generate the same cash in microtransactions. A lot of people playing the game right now will probably have never even delved into the world of Red Dead, so Rockstar will keep pushing out DLCs for GTA Online, even though it will probably be way smaller DLCs. I'm personally thinking sets of cars or boats or aircraft to expand further on the later DLCs we got, so think Smuggler's Run, Gunrunning and the naval-based DLC. Another big reason why I think we won't get massive expansions, but instead of lots of smaller ones, is because of the hardware and engine issues. If you are familiar with modding on GTA 5 PC, you'll know there are limits to what the engine and the game can do and how much things you can actually add. It's definitely finite, and with the amount of businesses we can operate, the amount of vehicles, the amount of overall options in the game, we are running towards that specific limitation. GTA 5 on PC was released 2 years ago, and they've added 10 gigs worth of updates since. A best example of this issue is seen on the last gen consoles. Support stopped for that because of hardware issues. Now the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are like decent machines, but still they will run into the same issue. Even now, the game stutters quite a bit when you're speeding through streets. Of course, Rockstar could make the decision of dropping the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 as well at some point, like they did with Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, but the PC player base, even though it's over 100,000 players for the last month in player base size, it's a very small portion of the total player base. So very long story short, after Smuggler's Run is done and over, I think we'll get one more big DLC, adding in the final pieces. That DLC would mark the end of GTA Online, and we would basically get the complete experience. What follows after that is new vehicles to expand on past DLCs, basically to keep the money rolling. And they'll keep doing that until the moment is there that they can't add anything else because of the Xbox One and PlayStation 4's hardware limitation. Before we end this video, very special thanks to my sponsors Dirty Worker, Knife Guy Productions, Stian Torheim, Remco Tweedy, Natalia and Spork Realm. truly means the world to me. If you'd like to sponsor as well, feel free to follow the link in the description down below for a shout out on my videos and to have an awesome badge whenever I live stream. Peace out everyone.